Hello, my name is Blinn Bates. I'm an attorney with Woods and Bates here in Lincoln, Illinois. So a question I get a lot is, what's the best way to sell my farm ground? Somebody's decided they want to sell their ground and they are not sure how to do that or what the best way to do that is. So there's three ways that I can think of to do that. And I think there's advantages, disadvantages to each. So the first way that I can think of would be to have a public auction, have an auctioneer auction that ground. That would be a way to get maximum exposure, potentially attract a wide audience, have a competitive bidding, maybe higher prices. It's going to be a swift process. There's going to be a date set for that. It's going to happen. But the drawbacks of that could be that, there could be some perceived financial distress. There might be some emotional impact. Having that done out in the open could be uncomfortable for the seller. And then potentially, if there's a reserve price and that's not hit in the auction, it could decrease the perceived value of the real estate. So another option would be listing the farm for sale with a real estate broker. You're going to get with a real estate broker somebody with market knowledge that has some idea of who may be a potential buyer and be able to understand the local market, maybe get some more exposure that way. And hopefully that broker would be able to handle a lot of the paperwork and free up some of your time there. Some of the drawbacks of this method would be there's potentially some higher realtor fees, brokerage commissions, that type of thing. Those can get up in the 5 and 6% range for valuable farm ground. That can translate to a substantial amount of money. Could be a longer process. You never know when you're going to find a buyer. Could have some contingencies, closing timelines, things like that to draw it out. And there's a risk there, I think, of overpricing the ground. So could lead to some price reductions over time. And then the last process would be for sale by owner. This could obviously have some cost savings. You're not going to have high realtor broker fees. You have some control over that. You have some control over the pricing and the negotiations and things. Could be challenging, if you don't have a buyer at the ready, some limited market exposure. So those could be some cons to doing it that way. But whether you decide to auction, list with a broker, or sell it on your own, we would be happy to provide our legal experience, help you through that transaction. If we can be of assistance, our telephone number is 217-735-1234. Thank you.